Hello friends, it's Kathy Clement with Kathy by Design, and this is Make and Take Tuesday. This is a little series that I do every week where we share a new product, a new paper collection, a new tool, a new technique, and we make something fresh and pretty together. This week I'm getting ready to leave for the beach in just a couple of days for our daughter's wedding, so I'm a little pressed for time, but I did manage to put together a project for you. We're working with Photoplay's really fun Ship to Shore collection. This 12 by 12 paper collection has a wonderful cruise sort of nautical theme. And as you can see, I've used almost all of one complete collection pack and most of the stickers. And I used one whole package of these really fun ephemera bits to make this little folio. I've been kind of cleaning out the studio. It's something I do every year at the beginning of the year. And in doing so, I ran across a big old stack of pre-made card bases. And these are really thin. I'm thinking these are maybe only 50 pound. I'm used to working with much heavier cardstock. So I never really used these for making cards, but I thought, well, you never know, I might figure out something to do with them one of these days. And I had a stack, I think I had about 10 or 12 of this color of the Caribbean blue that went really well with this paper collection. So I pulled them out to look at them and try to think what I could do to make them work. And I came up with an idea for a mini album base that is really easy to make. Basically, I stacked 6 of these card bases together. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I took a 7th card base and opened it up and cut it into 1-inch strips. I folded each of these 1-inch strips in half and glued them with the folded edge out between my card bases. So now what I had was a page, and then this would flip open to be another page, and our little hinge ran between these 2 pages. So super simple, super basic, but it worked. Then I also figured out that I could take a card and cut it in half, and I could do gussets on the sides and the bottom and turn this into a hidden pocket page so that another page could go down inside. And for the page that went inside, I just took my card base and trimmed it out to 5 by 5. So I used about a dozen of these cards by the time I was all done, and I ended up making this adorable cruise themed mini album. How cute is this? See, there's our little spine, and I just kept joining the papers together. I saved out 2 for the cover, and what I did was I took the cover, and of course it's already scored here. I glued it over the front card that was blank, and then wrapped it around my spine and marked it and scored it, and then added another piece here, and I turned this into a flip page. So it turned out really, really cute. I'll show you on the inside. Here's our cover. You can see I've just decorated it up with papers from the collection. I've used this Rene Bouquet's beautiful board anchor that I've heat embossed with shabby ivory embossing powder. I ran some burlap string through it and braided the string to give it some texture, strung on some charms, and then added some little stickers from the collection. Here on the spine, I've got this fun yellow tassel that I had in my stash with a pineapple charm, a seashell charm, and a sand dollar charm. And here's the back cover. I ran this chevron stripe twill ribbon around the back, but underneath the front cover so that it would be held in good and secure. So you guys have seen me do that a million different times. And then on the inside, this is what it looks like. I used half of a card base to make a slash pocket, and then took a yellow card base from this same, I have these in all colors. I must have found them on clearance when I was first starting out, and I bought them all or something. I don't know. Who knows? I went crazy. But they're coming in handy now. So I trimmed this down and turned it into a little folio to fit into the pocket. Of course, these are stickers and ephemera bits. Here's one of those hidden pockets I was telling you about. So basically, beneath this is the plain pocket. I folded my little gussets, all right? Put a half of a card on top of that, and then that created this little hidden pocket feature, which is so cool. This is a little scrap that I turned into a little slash pocket for a tag. And then here's a look at the inside and the back of this folio. Lots and lots of room for photos, which is really fun. This page is a little flap page. I just took a 6x4 image, trimmed a 1/2 inch off the side, scored a 1/2 inch on this side, and glued it back behind this panel. Added a sticker here and a sticker here. This is just a 5 3/8 by 5 3/8 square of our patterned paper, so lots of room for a photo. Here's another little flap page. Here I just put a tiny bit of adhesive along the bottom of this ephemera bit so I could tuck in a 3x4 card. Here I took the front half of my card, folded it back 2 inches, added little gussets behind to create a pocket. And then I cut a little 3x5. It's actually 5x6, but I scored it in half to make a little 3x5 insert for our pocket here. So that's a great journaling spot. Here's another little flap page. You know how to do this. You just score a 1/2 inch on the side. And this is the other half of this short card that I folded. Isn't that cool? And we made a little flip element here. Here's a little lateral waterfall with a magnetic closure. I didn't do anything in here. I just left the papers so there's room for photos. And then journaling here. This is a little tip-in page with a little cruise ship image, room for a nice photo of your group. This is an ephemera piece that I just scored a little along the bottom, so it gives you a little hidden journaling and great room for a photo. And this is another one of those fun pull-out pages. I love the pineapples. And behind it, a flap. So that's kind of fun. Here I just created a little layout page with various stickers and ephemera bits, so you could do journaling here and then have a nice big photo over here. Here I just scored a little flap along the top of this image, so you've got hidden journaling and room for photo here. This is the little kinetic waterfall. So these are 3x3 squares. And then here's another little pocket with another little journaling insert. So cute. I just put pineapples along the side. And this opens out. There's a little travel log. So here we are at this last page, and I'll show you. Here's the spine. So you can see there's a card base with a hinge in between it, and that's how I put them together. And then this on the end is where I added that extra card I wrapped around, and then I overlapped this card on this page. So it's just a real simple, fun little flip out to kind of finish things out with flair. And that is my little project, the Tuesday before the wedding. Oh my goodness, it's coming so fast and I'm so excited. But I wanted to pop in real quick and share this fun project and paper collection with you. That's it for me, Kathy Clement, Kathy by Design. Go get your craft on. Bye.